Hello everyone, welcome to Bite Size Bunny. My name's Tony, and today we're going to be talking about Dune. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get to it. Dune is directed by Denis Villeneuve, and it's the latest adaptation of the 1965 Frank Herbert novel of the same name. Going into this movie, this was easily my most anticipated film of 2021. I really loved just about everything I had seen from Denis Villeneuve in the past, and after Arrival and Blade Runner 2049, I was convinced that this man could do just about anything. Then in the weeks leading up to release, I watched the 1984 David Lynch film for the first time, which, while not a perfect movie, I genuinely loved it, and my excitement for this movie had skyrocketed even further. To a point where I honestly thought there was no way I wasn't going to leave this film not feeling slightly disappointed. Thankfully, I was wrong, and I can easily say that Dune is currently the best movie I've seen all year. I absolutely loved everything about Denis Villeneuve's Dune. Right out the gate, the production for this movie is absolutely breathtaking. Every single shot in this movie feels like a piece of art. It's pure eye candy. The visuals, the costume design, the world design, the cinematography, all of these elements had me in a constant state of awe, and they did such a phenomenal job at capturing what this universe feels like. I found myself 100% engrossed in this film from start to finish, and topping everything off with Hans Zimmer's score was just one big ol' chef's kiss. Just mwah. Then we've got the performances, and the casting in this movie is nothing short of perfection. Timothée Chalamet absolutely killed it as Paul Atreides, and I totally bought into his character. Rebecca Ferguson was solid as Lady Jessica. Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho was fantastic, and I can easily say that this is one of, if not the best performance we've gotten from Jason Momoa. It felt like he was actually given an opportunity to show some range. I really liked Oscar Isaac as Leto Atreides, and then Javier Bardem and Zendaya were great in the brief screen time they had in this movie, and I'm excited to see more of them in the next one, because while we only got a small glimpse of them in this film, they really delivered. The story and the world building were absolutely wonderful. I don't think I've been this interested in a universe since probably Lord of the Rings, and I'm really hoping we get that second film. There's so much going on in Dune, there's a good amount of characters, and never once did I feel lost or confused at what was going on. Whenever they were explaining who was who and how this world worked, I never once felt like I was getting a boring ass exposition dump. There's a lot to take in, and the writers did an excellent job at telling this epic story without ever making things feel messy. There's also a few action sequences scattered throughout the film, and they're all very well done. There's no shaky cam bullshit, you can easily see what's going on, and the choreography delivers. Overall, I loved everything about Dune, but it is a little tricky though, because I am of two minds on how to go about scoring this one. On one hand, this film only tells half the story, and part 2, as of right now, has not been greenlit yet. So as much as I really love this movie and the world Denis Villeneuve brought to life, if that second movie doesn't happen, it's going to be extremely disappointing, and Dune will forever be in my head the tragic masterpiece that never got completed. But I am very hopeful. I do know that this is the highest grossing opening weekend for a Warner Brothers movie that was released on HBO Max and in theaters on the same day. I also know it's the highest grossing opening weekend for a Denis Villeneuve film, which these are all good things. And I know Denis Villeneuve and the CEO at Warner Media both seem very confident that part 2 is going to happen. So I am going to lean more into the hopeful side of my brain, and I'm going to say Dune Part 1 is an A+. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and all that YouTube stuff. I hope you have a great day, and see ya. Okay, so literally right after I got done recording this, the news came out that part 2 has been greenlit. So, Dune Part 1 gets that A+, and let's fucking go. I am so excited.